The internet has already shown poverty, drought, suffering, and bad living conditions in Africa. They have never shown the best part of Africa, and this is what I want to show you today. Now, today I'm going to give you a school tour of my son's school. I want to show you that in Africa we also have the best schools, like very good schools, well-maintained schools, just like how you have in your countries. So many countries have the poverty and the good environment that they live in and stuff like that, but nobody has shown the good part of Africa. They only show the good part of other countries, and then they show how suffering Africa is. Now, this is my country, Uganda, you guys, and this is where my son goes to study. This is the school that my son goes to, and I want to show you that we have good schools as well, like well-maintained school, like big schools around. We don't only have those poor condition school. Now, those poor condition school are there, but mostly they're in villages. But where I live right now, where we live, it is the city of Kampala, and the city of our, like the capital city of our country. And this, I just want to show you guys that what they have been putting on the internet is completely not the truth about Africa. People really pity us a lot. People see that we are going through a lot in Africa and stuff like that, but trust me, that is only the internet. We are doing good. Like, we have places that are good in Africa as well. So this is the main hall of my son's school. Look at how big it looks and well maintained. So it is the main hall, stock dining room, and this is their football ground, like the playground and stuff like that. Every game is done from right here. As you can see, today is the sports day and we are having fun at school. I just arrived, by the way, and the other parents are just arriving, and the kids are marching in, like coming in. It's time for the program to start, as you can see. So these are the big kids class. Like, it is a very huge school. Like it covers from pre-primary. My son is in pre-primary. It covers from pre-primary to the highest, like the highest primary school. I mean, highest primary class. And this is where my son goes to school, you guys. I'm still taking you around to show you, like, you guys, we have good things in Africa as well. We have good things in Uganda. You know what I'm saying? So this is where, like, people sit and spectate and watch what is going on in the playground. The band is around. That is the school band, by the way. And look at how big the playground is, you people. Like, those are all classes, by the way, and that is where the spectators sit, as you can see. And behind here we have the best basketball playground and the swimming pool and stuff like that. So I'm going to be taking you guys around whenever I have time, but right now I came for my son's sports day because they need parents at school and I have to be here. But I decided to show you guys how good we are also doing in Africa. Like, Africa is not that bad, like how people show you guys. You know what I'm talking about? Like, people really think that we are too suffering. They pity us a lot. They're like, oh my god, they have no classes, they sit down, stuff like that. No, like, doesn't happen everywhere. Those are the rural areas where you find, like, the villages and stuff like that. These are big kids, as you can see. They are marching in, well maintained, so smart in their uniform. So this is their sportswear. Like, whenever they have sports or something like that, this is what they use. For the big kids, they have both the sportswear matches with their stockings, which doesn't apply to my child's class because they're so small. They're kids, and they just do what they want. So for them, they spare them a little bit, like they let them be with their normal stockings. And then these big kids have to be always smart, as you can see. And yes, today is their day. Like, those chairs, those cute little chairs you see right there, the kids, like the babies, are going to be they're just there sitting on it, trying to bust them up. But oh my god, the balloons, oh my god, this is so cute. Like, when I was saying this, these are baby class kids, by the way. So they are trying so hard. The teachers were like, you either bite it or you pinch it, but you have to bust it. So they are trying so hard to do it. And those ones who didn't make it, they were just crying. And I'm like, oh, but that is what makes fun of being in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the memories that they are going to grow up with. So I'm still taking you around. These are all big kids classes, and my son's classes are available as well. I'll be showing you around the pre-primary as well. So these are like P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, all are right here. And they have so many streams because they have so many kids that go in this school, and they grade them accordingly. and this is like the parking lot, and as you can see, the kids who go for skating classes in the school are busy with their classes. It usually happens on Saturdays, and as you see today, they're having their skating classes while the thingy is going on, like the sports day is going on as well. I think they'll be having some match as well, like competition and stuff like that. I don't know about the skating because my son goes for skating out of the school. So this is the pre-primary, like where my son goes, like all here, like baby class, those babies, the ones that follow, and then my son's class. So my son is going to be in a higher class next year, means he's going to be in pre-primary, but the highest pre-primary. And by the way, this boy you see in green is my son's classmate, and the kids are coming around to give us some entertainment, and I just love their school. You guys just take a look at that. I'll be explaining everything with you guys. Finally, Abinash spotted me and he came running to ask for water, and then he's like, "Mommy, you already came," and he's so happy, and he's telling me, "But I'm hungry, can I go buy something to eat?" I had packed him so many things, and then he came to me like he wants cotton candy, and I'm like, "Dude, you packed stuff saying it's what you want to eat, so first finish it up and then I'll buy you cotton candy as you're saying." So he had decided to pack this. By the way, he told me he by himself, like, "I want this," and he had to eat that, and then the games went on. And you see those kids right there, they're having a game called putting on dad's shoes, and they're putting on their dad's shoes, which are so huge, and they're going to try and run in them. And oh my goodness, you should have seen them, like they were falling and standing and falling, standing, and they were laughing, crying at themselves. And we parents are trying to cheer up because they're kids. If you don't cheer up, they will cry a lot, and that is it. But it was a fun time. And then unfortunately Abinash got hurt, like he was running with his friends, he said, and the friend pushed him and he fell down, and oh my goodness, he was screaming for everybody. So I had to bring him to the nurse, like the school nurse, because without a bandage he'll keep crying like forever. So when I brought him to the school nurse, they were there just like for emergencies and stuff like that, first aid, and they had scouts around, and they had those first aid kids that were helping the first aiders. And we used to do that when we were in school, by the way, and we would group up, and we were making groups of first aid, Red Cross, stuff like that. So everybody was around to just help. So I brought him to the nurse to just get a bandage, and he's crying, and this boy as well had fallen down and hurt his back. But then he's not crying, like he's trying to be strong, but Abinash is just screaming like. And I think this is a lab, and this is where, like, it's next to the field, so this is why they brought the nurses thingy here, like for emergency, and the first aid place, I think, here, because it is the nearest to the field. So the laboratory is around, and the kitchen is as well around there, as stuff like that. So after bandaging him up and stuff like that, they had to change to their clothes. Last time I bought them with you guys, and these are the ones, like they had to change to their clothes. And this is pre-primary. They're the only ones that are doing this, like to entertain us parents. And this lady in front of me here is my son's best friend's mother. So we had never met before. Like the son knows me because obviously he always sees me picking up Abinash from school and stuff. So when he saw me, he's like, "Oh, auntie, see, my mom is there, and we ended up being friends with his mother. And yeah, the kids are just having fun, entertaining their parents. They were taught this, they were dancing to some songs, I think they trained for it and stuff like that. So they were just so cute. Like seeing them reminds me of my days in school, and I miss school so much, seeing them having fun like this, if I may say. this is Abinash'S best friend. As you can see, we met up with the parents. We are standing at the basketball ground. Like, this is where they have put the food court little thingy, and this is where they are selling all the foods. And at the same place we have the swimming pool as well here. So you guys, the school has its own swimming pool. Like, you know, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Like, schools in Uganda are also, there are also good schools in Uganda, as you guys do have in your countries. But I don't know why people usually show only classes that are incomplete, classes that are not good. No, we have good things as well.